What's your Tyler's back with my 96 interview continues with In Your House 6, which will be the 6th In Your House event. Later, I'll do my Wrestling's Dumpster Fire on Bret Hart's failed run in WCW, probably later. This is the last stop before WrestleMania 12, which we sometime later, but next up it will be uncensored with that Doomsday Cage match. Jesus Christ. February 18th at the Louisville Gardens in Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah. This is the main event is a steel cage match between Bret Hart defending the WWF Championship against Diesel. That's the third steel cage match in the month of February. But anyways, we also get Shawn Michaels versus Owen Hart, and the winner will face the WWF Championship at WrestleMania 12. Spoiler alert, it's Shawn Michaels gonna win that match. But anyways, let's get on to this. We start off with one of the most infamous stipulated matches, one time only stipulated matches. A cry-baby match. Razor Ramon defeats the 1-2-3 Kid in this cry-baby match. What the hell is that? Well, the loser has to wear a diaper. Now, in W2K20, this match type came back when he fought X-Pac. And the less I talk about that, the better. It was good. Let's be honest here. I think this is 1-2-3 Kid's last period match until 1998. Because we all know what happened. Because Scott Hall, Sean Wolfman, and Kevin Nash, they all leave to go to WCW. This was a good match still. And this was the end of their rivalry, basically. I give this a 7.5 because of that ridiculous stipulated match, but it was still a great match. Anyways, Hunter Hearst Helmsley defeats Duke Droese. Triple H will face the Ultimate Warrior next month at WrestleMania, and yeah. This was not good. It was meh. Anyways. So yeah, Triple H fought the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 12, which, yeah, the less I talk about that, the better, because if you go to a different route, which we're not going to talk about. Anyways, Yokozuna defeats the British Bulldog by disqualification. This was Yokozuna's face run, and God, man, Yokozuna at this point was really not in good shape, honestly. And he'll get worse and worse. He was about this big, Jesus Christ. This match was not good, honestly. They want to do Yokozuna versus Vader, but Yokozuna was not in good shape at this point. He was a tag wrestler at this point, but this was not good. A 3, basically. This is not going to be a long video because this is not a long pay-per-view. And this is not a live review, because you already know. I'm getting used to the live reviews, basically. Anyways, then we have the match to determine the number one contender for the WWF Championship at WrestleMania 12. Who the fuck do you think was going to win this match? Everybody knew Shawn Michaels was winning this. Shawn Michaels defeats Owen Hart. We all knew Shawn was going to win the WWF Championship at WrestleMania 12. Let's just be honest here. This was the best match of the night. An 8 out of 10. But we all know Shawn Michaels was going to win this because he won the Royal Rumble. They had to put his title opportunity on this show with, spoiler alert, he was going to win. And he was going to become the WWF Championship because this was a transcendental time for Bret Hart because they wanted to keep the belt warm for Shawn Michaels, basically. To take the title off of Diesel to put it on Shawn Michaels. So that's basically it. So Bret Hart's run as WWF Championship was a Transitional Championship run. Speaking of Bret Hart, the main event, a steel cage match for the WWF Championship. Bret Hart defeats Diesel by escaping the cage to retain the WWF Championship. It's weird. This is the only championship match on the night. The tag titles were not defended on this night, or the Intercontinental Championship on the night. Goldust was on this show, but he didn't have a match. So why? This is the infamous part where Bret Hart refused to take the jackknife powerbomb. Because it'll make him look weak. Newsflash, Bret Hart. You took the tombstone the prior month at the Royal Rumble. But you can't take the fucking jackknife powerbomb because it'll make you look weak. We'll get to his wrestling dumpster fire video later. Watch, he'll probably block me on Twitter. And Bret Hart was not the focal point of this match. It was all to build up Undertaker versus Diesel, which go back to the fifth In Your House when it was announced after the show, which was still available on the network / Peacock of the show, where the Undertaker was announced as the number one contender for the WWF Championship at the Royal Rumble, and Diesel was pissed because he didn't get his rematch for the title. That was the seeds to plan out for the WrestleMania 12 match. So Undertaker came out of the ring and grabs Diesel and stops him from escaping the cage, which Bret Hart escapes the cage, making Diesel look like a chump in the process because you cannot take his fucking jackknife powerbomb. Despite you getting the tombstone by the Undertaker at WrestleMania 12, Undertaker says, "Motherfucker, this is nothing's all about you," basically. And you know why the Undertaker was the locker room leader for all his time in the company, even in his part-time run, because Roman Reigns was now the locker room leader. Or by, I think, 2015, 2016, I don't remember. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that because, yeah, Undertaker was, from his time before Roman Reigns took his spot as locker room leader, Undertaker was the locker room leader of it because you don't want to make Mr. Mark Calloway make him mad, basically. So, yeah. And Bret Hart, after WrestleMania 12, spoiler alert, will be gone until Survivor Series, which I already reviewed Survivor Series 1996 Survivor Series last year in my Survivor Series reviews. So anyways, this was not a great main event. It was okay. I give it a 6. It was on the level of the Rumble 95 match. So anyways, this show, Super Bowl 6 was better than this show. I get a 5.5 out of 10, basically. So yeah. Next up is Uncensored 96 and WrestleMania 12. Oh god, nice. Uncensored 96 with that Doomsday Chamber, or whatever. The Doomsday Cage match. I don't know what the fuck it was called. Doomsday Triple Cage or whatever it was. Whatever. Later will be my wrestling dumpster fires on Bret Hart's failed WCW run. So that's be later on. Like this video, comment down below if you're new to the channel, subscribe, and bye. And Dynamite review will be pre-recorded also. And then Thursday I'll do like another live stream. Basically a random live stream, basically. SmackDown review will be Friday also. So yeah, bye.